So children, welcome back to my channel. This is Suraj Basfi, going to teach 7th mathematics. Today we are going to discuss about division of integers and properties of properties properties of integers. Okay, let's go to the right. Okay, so we are going to division of integers. Division of integers. Okay. So we know that division is the inverse operation of multiplication. So as we know that, I'm going to write this. We know that division is the inverse operation of multiplication. Division is the inverse operation of inverse operation of inverse operation of multiplication. So we know that division is the inverse operation of multiplication. Let us study some examples. So we know that 3 into 5 is equal to 15. 3 into 5 is equal to 15. Therefore, 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Or 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. 2 by 3 is equal to 5. This is reverse of multiplication. Inverse operation of multiplication. Similarly, we know that 7 9 63. Therefore, 63 divided by 9 is 7 and 63 divided by 7 is 9. 63 divided by 7 is 9. So, thus we can say that for each multiplication statement of natural numbers, there are two corresponding division statements. So, thus we can say that for each multiplication statement of natural numbers, there are two corresponding division statements. Corresponding division statements. So, can we write a multiplication a statement and its corresponding division statements in integers also? Same like this. Study these following table. So, first I am going to draw a board. Okay. Board. So first I am going to write multiplication statement. Multiplication statement. And I am going to write in this division statements for integers. So 2 into minus 6. We know in integers multiplication, a positive integer and negative integers multiplication is always negative. Okay, now take this. Take this, take this, and so on. And so on. Okay. Okay. Now, so this becomes minus 12 divided by minus 6 is equal to 2 r. Okay, r minus 12 divided by 2 is equal to minus 6. Okay, now again I am going to take minus 4 into 5 is equal to minus 20. Now this can be written in division statements. Minus 20 divided by 5 is equal to minus 4. Right? Comma minus 20 divided by minus 4 is equal to 5. Next, I'm going to take two negative integers. Minus 8 into minus 9 is equal to, since there are two negative numbers, we get plus 72. Okay, right. Next, this is 72 plus 72 divided by minus 8 is equal to minus 9, plus 72 divided by minus 9 is equal to minus 8. So these are the multiplication statements to division statements. Now, children, I am going to take another minus 3 into minus 7. So, minus 3 into minus 7 is equal to, yes, plus 21. Now it can be written in division. 21 divided by minus 7 is equal to minus 3, or 21 divided by minus 3 is equal to minus 7. So like that you may going to do these problems. Minus 8 into 4 and 5 into minus 5, 9. These are the homeworks for you. Minus 10 into minus 5. So as already we know that two positive numbers multiplication is always positive, and two negative numbers multiplication is always positive. One is positive and one is negative is always negative. One is negative and one is positive is always negative. That means two different signs multiplication is always gets negative number. Okay, so we can infer. We can infer, that means ఈ పైనుంచి మనం ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అన్నింటి ద్వారా మనం తెలుసుకున్న విషయం ఏంది రాయ అంటే we can infer from the above. We can infer from the above. We can infer from the above that when we divide a negative, when we divide a negative integer by a positive integer, by a positive integer. So we can divide a negative integer by a positive integer. Here I am going to divide minus 4 here. Minus 20 divided by minus plus 5. We can get minus 4. So positive integer or a positive integer by negative integer. Or a positive integer by a negative integer. Or positive integer by a negative integer. Positive integer by a negative integer. Positive integer by a negative integer. We divide them as natural numbers. Yes, correct. So suppose take minus 12 divided by 6. First, you can take 12 divided by 6, that is equal to 6. Then only you can make signs effective. So, as usual, 12 divided by minus 6. First, you have to divide 12 divided by 6, that is equal to 6. Then only you can make these are the variable. These signs are different. When signs are different in multiplication uh, division, we can get negative value. We can get negative value. So we divide them. Again, in రాస్తున్నాను. I'm going to write this. We divide them as natural numbers. As natural numbers, and then negative sign for the quotient. And then negative sign for the quotient. Negative sign for the quotient. For the quotient. So as already you know that in the previous classes, 37 divided by 7, 7 5 is 35. Here this is quotient and this is divisor, dividend, remainder. In 12 divided by 6, 12 is dividend and 6 is divisor, and here the answer is quotient. The answer is quotient. That's it. We thus get a negative integer as the quotient. We thus get a negative integer as the quotient. So see this, as usual in multiplication or division, when we multiplied two different signs of numbers, we get negative. When we get same sign of number, sign means here good to Telugu. So positive, when we divide two positive numbers, we get positive number. When we divide two negative numbers, we get positive number. Same as in multiplication also, when we multiply two positive numbers and two negative numbers, we get the same result, positive number. But two different signs, when we use two different signs in multiplication and division, we get negative value. So do this. I am going to do these problems in page number 12. Do these problems in page number 12. So compute the following. Compute the following. So first is minus 100 divided by 5. So first, see this. First, you can omit that minus sign first. You can take 100 divided by 5. So 100 divided by 5. 100 divided by 5. So 5 to the 20. So 20. And now we consider that signs. Here one negative sign and one positive sign. So those are different signs. Then we get negative sign only, negative sign number only. So that's why minus 20 is the answer. So minus 20 is the answer. So when we take two uh, two same signs, then we get positive. When we get two different sign numbers, we get always negative numbers. We get always negative numbers. That's it. So I'm going to take a second question also. Minus 81 divided by 9. Same procedure. So just like that. 1 minute. Just like that. First you can take 81 by 9. 9 9 is 81. 9. 9 is the answer. But you can make sign also. So here two different signs, then we always get negative signs. So like this, we are going to do the division problems. We are going to do the division of integers. So third question is minus 75 divided by 5. Minus 75 divided by 5. Okay. So here also first you take 75 divided by means a divided by b means you can write a by b. You can write a by b. So 75 by 5. So 5 1 is 5, 2 is there, 5 5 is 25. So first you can write 15. Then only you can go through that side first. First you can take natural numbers as it is. Then only you can take that signs or integers. Okay. So that makes the problem so easy to you. For understood that, my dear children. So minus 15 here, the different signs. Then we are always put minus to the answer, minus to the quotient. Okay. So fourth. So minus 32 divided by 2. So 32 divided by 2. 32 divided by 2 is, it can be written as 32 by 2. 2 1 ja, 2 16 ja. So 16 is the answer. No, it is not the answer. So the perfect answer is here two different signs, then we get minus. That's it. So ఈ విధంగా మనం రాసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాలి. So next, fifth question. 125 divided by minus 25. Forget this minus first. Forget this minus first. Then only you can do that. You can do easily for that. So 125. Forget that minus. You put 25. So as always, no, a divided by b is can be written as a by b. So 25 5 is 125 as we know that. So 5 is the next. Next we consider this plus and minus. So there are different signs. So plus divided by minus. So different signs means we get negative value. We get negative value. When same signs are there, we get positive value, whether it is minus, negative or positive. Okay. Sixth question. 80 divided by minus 5. 80 divided by minus 5. So now first you can take 80 divided by 5 means 80 by 5. 5 16 is 80. So now I am going to write 16, but two different signs are there. That's why we put minus. Okay. Now last. Do this problem. So last. Seventh one. 64 divided by 16 minus 16. 64 divided by minus 16. Okay. So 64 by 16. First you can take negative, positive. Don't take that. You can take only natural numbers. You can take only natural numbers. 64 by 16. 16 4 is 64. First you write 4. So as always, different signs are there. That's why in multiplication and in division, we get negative number only. We get negative number only. So these are the do this problems. Page number 12. Now I am going to try try this problems. Page number 12. page number 12. Okay. So first, can we say that minus 48 divided by 8 is equal to 48 divided by minus 8? Question mark. So first question is, try this. Can we say that minus 48 divided by 8 is equal to 48 divided by minus 8? Question mark. Yes. Yes. We can say that it is right because there are two different signs. That's it. First, you make it 48 by 8 is 6. Then only minus 48 by 8 is minus 6. No problem at all. Minus 48 divided by 8 is minus 6. Next, 48 divided by minus 8. Here also, you can take 48 by 8 first. 48 by 8, 6. First 6. So 48 by 8 minus 8 is 6 minus 6. So, yes, correct. We can say that minus 48 divided by 8 is equal to 48 divided by minus 8 is equal to minus 6. So check whether first one is 90 divided by minus 45 and minus 90 divided by 45. Okay. Second one is minus 136 divided by 4 and 136 divided by minus 4. Here the signs are going to change. That's it. Signs are going to change. So 90 divided by 45 or minus 90 divided by 45. First you can take this as natural numbers. 90 by 45 is 2. This also 90 by 45 is 2. Then here 1 is minus. 1 is minus. Then the quotient is also minus. Here dividend is minus. Then quotient is also minus. No problem. So this is minus 2. 136 divided by 4. First you can take 136 divided by 4. 4 3 is 12. 4 4 is 16. Then minus 136 minus 34. Minus 136 is equal to minus 34. Okay. So minus 34. This could have 4. First 34 Riley. Next minus 34 is the answer. Same. We also observe that minus 12 divided by minus 6. We also observe that minus 12 divided by minus 6. What? Minus 12 divided by minus 6 is 2. Okay. Minus 20. Minus 20 divided by minus 4 is equal to 5. No doubt about that. Next, minus 32 divided by minus 8 is equal to 4. First, you take that 12 divided by 6. 6 to the 12. Then minus minus is there. That's why plus 2 is there. Here also 20 by 4 is 5. Then two same signs are there. Then we get positive value. Then here also 32 by minus 32 by minus 8. First 32 by 8 is 4. Two same sign numbers are there. So that's why 4. Next, I can take another number. Minus 45 divided by minus 9. 5. That's it. So we can say that when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer. So we can say that when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer, we get positive integer as the quotient. We get a positive integer as the quotient. As already we discussed in previous just concluded problems. Okay. So that's why I'm going to write this. I'm going to write this also. So we can say that when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer. Negative integer, we get a positive integer. We get a positive integer. We get a positive integer. We get a positive number. Sorry, we can get positive number as the quotient. As the quotient. So compute the following. Do these problems. Do this. Page number 13. Do this. Page number 13. Okay, Nana? So, my dear buddies, compute the following. Compute the following. So, first one is minus 36 divided by minus 4. Second one is minus 201 divided by minus 3. Third one is minus 325 divided by minus 13. Okay, so I am going to take blank. So minus 36. First, you consider that these are not integers. First, you can make it as negative natural numbers. 36 by 4, as usual. 4 9 is 36. Then only you can consider it. These are all two negative numbers. We can say that when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer, we get a positive number as the quotient. తర్వాత మనం ఆలోచించాలి ఆ విధంగా. Okay, first మాత్రం you can first you assume that they are natural numbers. You can easily remove that minus signs. Okay, so next 2 not 1 by 3. 2 not 1 by 3. 3 6 is 18. 3 7 is 21. So 67 is the answer. But there are two negative integers, same signs, same sign integers. That's why we get plus. Okay, so minus 325 by minus 13. So 325 by 13. First you make 325 by 13. So 13 1 is 13, 13 2 is 26, 65, 13 5 is 65. So first it is 25, but here two negative numbers are dividing. So that's why the answer is plus 25. That's why the answer is plus 25. Okay. So next మనం ఏం నేర్చుకుంటున్నాం అంటే ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటీజర్స్. Properties of integers. We are going to learn properties of integers. So as already we know that in sixth class also we know properties of integers, properties of natural numbers, whole numbers. Here we are going to learn about properties of integer. How many properties are there? So here in mathematics there are 4 operations. In mathematics there are 4 operations. What are they? Plus, minus, into, divide by. These are the 4 operations we have. These are the 4 operations. These are the 4 operations we have. Okay. So plus means addition. Minus means subtraction. So here I am going to teach you throughout the textbook, no doubt about that. 7th class textbook, throughout the textbook, because I have a lot of time to spend with my children. Okay, my children means here my uh, in YouTube also, and in my school also, and in my house also. So all are students. That's it. So into means multiplication. So divided by means division. These are the basic four operations in mathematics. Next, next properties are, we know how many properties are there? Closure property. తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి కాంపిటేటివ్ ప్రాపర్టీ, కాంపిటేటివ్ ప్రాపర్టీ, అసోసియేటివ్ ప్రాపర్టీ, అసోసియేటివ్ ప్రాపర్టీ, identity property also, or we can find identity element also, identity property. That's it, identity property. All these properties are first, 1 minute. So first we can take in addition, we can take in subtraction, we can take in multiplication, and we can take in division. Here I am going to take first addition. Here I am going to take first addition. So in closure property means nothing but it is a statement. It is a statement. So when we make when I have two horses and my uh, friend has three horses. How many horses we have together means there are five horses. I have two donkeys and my friend has three monkeys. How many monkeys we together have? No, we cannot combine those monkeys and donkeys. They are not like they are not like terms, or they are not like animals. So just like that, when we add two horses, we get horses. When we add two donkeys, we get donkeys. When we add two monkeys, uh, three monkeys I have and four monkeys my friend have, then we together have seven monkeys. So monkeys కూడితే monkeys వస్తాయి. అట్లాగనే whole numbers కూడితే whole numbers వస్తాయి. That is called closure property. If a is a In general, if a is a whole number, then b is also a whole number, then a plus b is also a whole number. A plus b is also a whole number. That is closure property. A plus b is also a whole number. Okay. So if a is a whole number means w. We can indicate w. B is w. This is in we can make this symbol used in 10th class in sets. So this is belongs to, the symbols indicates belongs to. So a is a whole number and b is a whole number, then a plus b is also a whole number. That is in whole numbers. Now we are in integers. That's that's why in general for any two integers, in general for any two integers, a plus b, a in general for any two integers a and b, in general for any two integers a comma b, a plus b is also an integer. A plus b is also an integer. So take some examples. First, either we can make a statement by go through that examples, or first you can make a statement and go through that examples. Whatever you may go in mathematics, once you should tick the box or once you should state the statement, then it is true forever. Then it is true forever. That's it. So Then 5 plus 3. 5 is a whole number and 3 is also a whole number. Then 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. 8 is also a whole number. So as same as 6 plus 9. 15 is also a whole number. 0 plus 3. 3 is also a whole number. 10 plus 2. 12 is also a whole number. 0 plus 6. 6 is also a whole number. That's it. So the sum of a whole numbers is always whole number. Just like that. Just like that. When we take integers, here integers means whole numbers along with negative natural numbers. Am I right? Along with negative natural numbers, they are called integers. They are called integers. So here there is going to be statement and this is going to be conclusion. There is going to be also conclusion. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Statement means we can state whether it is true or false. Statement means we can state whether it is true or false. అంటే ఒక వాక్యాన్ని సత్యం కానీ అసత్యం కానీ ఏదో ఒకటి మాత్రమే అవుతుంది అనమాట. అటువంటి దాన్ని స్టేట్మెంట్ అంటారు. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9 is a true statement. At the same time, it is not going to be false statement. So only once. సత్యమన్నకైతుంది అసత్యమన్న అవుతుంది. Whether it is true or false, either only one. So 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. The sum is an integer. No doubt about that. Sum is an integer. Okay. This is the conclusion. So first statement is this and conclusion is this. Next I am going to take minus 10 plus 2. What is minus 10 plus 2 value? So first you can go through that addition, integers addition. So when there are different signs, different signs means here signs are two. One is minus and one is plus. Okay, when there are different signs, first you can do first one thing, bigger number minus smaller number. That's it. First you can do that first. So 10 minus 2 is equal to 8 because there are two different signs. Because there are two different signs. So 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. Then only you can put whether it is minus or plus. So here 10 is the bigger number. 10 has minus sign. That's why minus 8 is there. So it is also the sum is an integer. The sum is an integer. Sum is an integer. Okay. Next, minus 3 plus 0. Minus 3 plus 0 is minus 3. Okay. Minus 3 plus 0 is equal to minus 3 because when we add 0 for anything, we can get the same thing. We can get the same thing. It is also an integer. The sum is an integer. The sum is an integer. Next, minus 6 plus 6. Here two different signs and two same numbers. That's why we can get 0. No doubt about that. But here also the sum is an integer. The sum is an integer. So next, minus 2 plus minus 3. Minus 3 plus minus 2 is equal to what? Here two same signs. Two same signs. First you can add it first. In addition, you can add it. 3 plus 2, 5. 3 plus 2, 5. Then the same signs get same sign in first in addition. So minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. So 3 plus 2 is also 5. 3 plus 2 is also plus 5. So two different signs means when we adding two different signs, we can make bigger number minus smaller number. Then only when the bigger number has minus sign, then the result is also minus. When the bigger number has plus sign, then the result is also plus sign. That's it. So here the same signs, then we get minus 5. This sum is also an integer. This sum is an integer. Next, 7 plus minus 6. 7 plus minus 6 is first, as usual. In this we can do 10 minus 2. Just like that, 7 minus 6, 1. First one. But bigger number has plus sign, that's why we get plus value. The sum is an integer. The sum is an integer. Okay. The sum is an integer. If the sum of two integers are always an integer, like that, you can make so many examples. Like that, you can make so many. You can make so many examples. Okay. Like that, you can make so many examples. So from these examples, you can make a statement. You can make a statement if a and b are two integers, then a plus b is also an integer. That's it. That is the statement of closure property. Closure property. Next we can say that therefore integers are closed under addition. Therefore integers are closed under addition. So therefore integers are closed under addition. Like this, we can do so many properties. So like this, in multiplication, in division, in subtraction, like this we can do this. Okay, do this. So the time is nearing 9:32. So I am going to okay. Now in this video I can make I make sorry in this video I make do this, try these problems in page number 11, 12 and closure property in addition. Closure property in addition. Integers are satisfied under closure property. Integers are sorry. Integers are also closed under addition. Whole numbers are closed under addition. Uh, Natural numbers are closed under addition. Just like that, integers are also closed under addition. So in the next videos, we are going to learn these properties of integers under addition, under multiplication, under division, and subtraction. So thank you very much. Please do, don't forget to subscribe my channel, Suresh Bastimas. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you.